Good afternoon, members and friends of Calvary. It's time for your video devotion of the week. It actually comes from our devotions yesterday as a church there in 2 Kings chapter 18. And in verse number 4, the Bible says, "He removed the high places and brake the images and cut down the groves and brake in pieces the brazen serpent that Moses had made. For unto those days the children of Israel did burn incense to it, and he called it Nehushtan." Now this is when Hezekiah assumed the throne and what he began to do. And he had to go and take the golden serpent. Now the first time we see this was when Moses lifted it up in for the children of Israel after they were bitten by poisonous snakes. And it was a serpent upon a rod, and it was lifted up. And anyone that looked to that serpent, that brazen serpent, that bronze serpent and rod, their lives were spared. And of course, it was a type and a picture of Jesus Christ. Now, that's several thousand years previous to our text here. And by the time we get to our text here, the people are worshiping that staff. They're worshiping that brazen serpent. And they are misguided. And two thoughts really come to mind. Number one, they're living in the past instead of trying to reach out into the present. They're looking back to a special time when God did something special for them, and they're kind of reveling in that and going back to that versus going on into the future and looking to the real Messiah that was to come, Jesus Christ. And sometimes we can do that. It's good to think of the past. It's good to remember the past and to learn from its mistakes and be benefited from its blessings. But we don't live in the past. We live in the future, and we move on, and we continue to grow for the cause of Christ. And then the other thing it was kind of a substitute. They are now worshiping the thing that was a symbol of Christ instead of worshiping Christ. They are worshiping the thing that God created to point to Him instead of to Him. And so for us, it would be this. It's quite possible that we could come to church tomorrow and be ready for our Sunday school class, ready to listen to Brother Craig, ready to listen to the morning service, excited about Vacation Bible School, and all of those things, and never really even once give consideration to the fact of who it is we're doing it all for, the person of Jesus Christ. And so that's the challenge today. Don't live in the past, look towards the future. And then number two, don't let the thing created to point to God be the substitute for God. We love you. Look forward to seeing you in church tomorrow. God bless.